Good morning.
Morning.
Day 5, Thursday, August 31st, 2023. We're getting packed up. It was a bit frosty. We're like
34 in the tent.
34 in the tent,
The
and we're
sun's coming
2,000 feet lower than we were yesterday. So yeah, you never know what the weather's going to be out here. So I'm going to have to start putting the water filters inside the sleeping bag just to be safe so they don't freeze. But yeah, we're just about, this timing worked out perfectly. Seems like the sun's going to hit our site just when we're going to get outside. So that's nice. Yeah, we'll check in later.
Check out the Tuolumne.
Yeah, I mean, the falls are only 3 miles away, so. Well, one side of the railing didn't make the winter. All right, we're just checking out the Glen Olin campsite. Obviously, it's not open. They don't have any of the canvas tent set up. I guess you usually have a reservation for all that, but not this year. So we may stay here on our last night, potentially tomorrow night. Just want to check it out, see what the lay of the land is. And I think I read on Far Out, can it be a 2-story outhouse? I won't believe it until I see it. All right, as advertised, 2-story outhouse. And you don't see these every day in the backcountry. So great. And then there's definitely been some damage to that. They got a ladder hidden back here and a very old rusty pan. All right, day 5 update. Just doing a quick recon of the Glen Olin High Sierra Camp / backcountry camper area, which is closed this season. It's really nice. Didn't realize how huge this area was. And honestly, the backcountry campsites are not right on top of each other, which is really nice. And you keep gaining elevation following the creek. A lot of nice sites, some more exposed than others, but pretty nice. Would definitely consider staying here tomorrow night, just because it's a weird year here, right? Definitely a lot more folks were camped lower, like right at the entrance, but because you do have to gain a bit of elevation to get to some of these other sites. But man, it's worth the effort. I don't think I even went to the end. I don't want to leave Sarah there for too long, but yeah, pretty Pretty nice area here.
Yeah, just telling you the campground's closed.
So right now the trail is pretty much just following the Tuolumne River on our left. It's very peaceful and calm right now. It's wide, but not deep. You could definitely walk across it, no problem. But there's a bunch of waterfalls coming up. It won't be quite as peaceful. But yeah, the trail's been really nice so far. Losing elevation gradually, which is good because we're gonna have to regain it tomorrow. That's the update. Really nice trail. Little day 5 update. We're about halfway between California Falls, the one we showed you, and LeConte Falls. We're down at about 7,300 feet. I forget how far down Water Wheel Falls is, but the past, I say half mile or so, really have steeply dropped down. But yeah, this is a nice little camp spot, a bit off trail. And we got less than a mile to go to get to Water Wheel Falls, so we'll fuel up and keep going. But I think I'll call this campsite Bear Rock, and I'll show you. It looks like there's a huge rock on the other side of the river, and to me it looks like a bear. That's a bear. Okay, day 5 update. We're at the top of Water Wheel Falls. I just crossed the Tuolumne here where it's nice and mellow to check out that island. There were a bunch of developed campsites over there, a couple of fire rings, but worried about the shade. So on our way here, at the base of LeConte Falls, there looked like there was a huge, real shady area and a bit louder because of the falls right there. So we think that's going to be home for the night. There are rumors that a teen group, that I guess is at Glen Allen tonight, may also go there, but that's cool. We'll just pick an edge somewhere and be as close to the ambient noise as possible. It'll be fun. It'd be cool to chat it up.
Yeah.
Maybe inspire some of these youngins to do some through hiking or whatever. So we'll check in later, probably looking for a camp. That is the closest we've gotten to a bear sighting this trip. Clearly on the trail, and that's pretty fresh. Well, we went down there to look for campsites. It didn't work out too well for us. Had to go through a lot of bramble, and we think we're through the worst of it now, almost back on the trail, but sadly nothing down there that looked good for camping. But we know there's other sites coming up that'll be better, so whew, that was a tough one. Okay, quick day 5 update. We have made it to camp. We're at about 7,300 feet, pretty much right in the middle of LeConte Falls and California Falls. So we'll have this awesome view from our campsite. There's waterfalls over that way. We did look for camping at the bottom of LeConte Falls, and sadly that did not go well. We kind of went down a drainage thinking it might have been a herd path.
Our poor legs.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna flip it around, let Sarah take a quick shot of my legs. But keep in mind I'm on a blood thinner, so they look worse than they are, but still, they were, I'm just glad, taking care not to rip my pants. I've done that before, so I'm just glad everything's intact. But yeah, take a look at my poor, pitiful legs.
Poor Brian's legs.
Yikes.
Here, mine.
Yeah, they
They're-
look worse than they are, but they're kind of stingy right now.
Yeah, so time to wash them off.
Okay, so our tent site is up there in the trees. Able to fill up water in pools behind there. But then we have these amazing views. What's up? Day 5 update. It's getting to be about 6 in the afternoon. We still got some pretty direct sun on the tent right now, but luckily bug-free zone, just a couple of flies, so being able to hang out outside. And we've got this rocky perch 20 feet from our campsite with a view going all the way down into the valley with the falls. And then we've got the falls over here that I just showed you on the video. So really cool spot. Glad we saw this on the way down the Water Wheel Falls and decided to stay here. Yeah, just enjoying the rest of the late afternoon. And once that sun goes below the ridge there, we'll probably retreat to the tent. I think Sarah's probably going to get her dinner started and eat outside, which will be a first for this backpacking trip, I think, for either of us. So that's pretty cool. But this is like, yeah, the kind of spot where after dinner you could have a cup of coffee, just hang out on the ledge here. And we did see that fresh bear scat on the trail, really not very far from here. So keep our eyes open for a bear wandering by. You never know. Stay tuned. Okay, day 5 update. The sun is about to leave us. It's about 6:30 on a Thursday evening, the last day of the month. So been able to hang outside most of the afternoon.
In the shade. We had shade and no bugs.
Yeah.
Which was good.
Sarah actually went into the tent for a while. And
it was too hot.
What was the temperature in there?
107 in the sun.
Yeah, the sun just makes a big difference when it's just beating on the tent. But it's going to get real comfortable and then probably cold real fast. So I think I'm actually going to brew a cup of decaf and actually kind of hang out on the rock ledge for a little bit, because it's just such a great spot. And this is the first day we're actually seeing some clouds back there. We haven't seen clouds in days, so we'll see what that holds for us tonight and tomorrow. It's the long range forecast when we first came out here was just sunny skies all the time, no chance of rain. So hopefully that's the same, but if not, no big deal. We have a very short day tomorrow to Glen Allen, so we can sleep in and hopefully get a nice camp spot there and probably just relax there until our, whatever it is, 6-7 mile hike out. I don't even know. So that's a wrap for day 5, and we'll see you in the morning.